In 2013, we had our 7th Harvest Festival, and every year it's got bigger and bigger. And last year it was so big, we had about 3,000 or 4,000 people came through, and we had to have a big marquee as well as the high school hall. So it was pretty cool. We had 2 international and 2 national speakers presenting, and we had 50 different displays on everything from preserving food to an apple press was operating. We had different varieties of pumpkins and potatoes and apples and pears on display. So it's really lovely to celebrate what Southland can grow and celebrate the diversity of plants that are out there. And it was also really lovely sharing the skills from the past. So back in the day, Southlanders were self-sufficient and they grew their own food and saved their own seeds, and it's lots of fun to celebrate that and teach the new generations how to do it as well.
Hello, I'm Jordan Wyatt of the Invercargill Vegan Society. We're the southernmost animal rights group in the world, and we're proud to see veganism booming and flourishing across Invercargill and Southland as a whole. As vegans, we don't want to hurt or use animals. We want to see respect for all members of our ecosystem, like our hen friends here, who are all around me, making a little bit of noise at the moment. We'd like to see respect for all animals, and part of that involves looking after our environment, because we only have finite resources that we'll share: the water, the land, just generally for humans and other animals, places to live. And being vegan, in terms of our personal lifestyle, we find that it really helps reduce our climate change emissions and our actual output of greenhouse gases. In terms of the 2013 stats for New Zealand as a whole, that animal agriculture is actually the largest source of climate change emissions in New Zealand, at over 48%, almost half. So in terms of growing less animals, it helps our climate, it helps our environment, it helps lessen pollution, and we as the Invercargill Vegan Society agree that it'd be great to diversify our local southern economy. And we're always eager to work with other groups that share similar goals in terms of protecting the environment. We work with South Alive. We're glad to meet people in South Alive and have a community garden to grow vegetables, have fun, have some colour in South Invercargill. We help co-organise the annual Invercargill Eco Festival.
South Alive, our urban rejuvenation project, has really got a strong environmental focus. We hope that all our projects are working together to make Invercargill, South Invercargill, a much nicer and better place for people to live, work and play, and to go about their daily lives. Our fruit and nut tree group have over 70 trees planted around various schools and parks in the neighbourhood, and they had their first real crops this year. Our beautification group is making South Invercargill much more attractive with our community park and our hanging baskets and plantings in various places. Our housing group is helping people to improve their own environments, and all in all of our projects in just a couple of years have really helped to enhance South Invercargill and make it come alive. People looking for major projects in the area all seem to approach us as a go-to organisation, and so we've been lucky to attract a donor for a significant statue to beautify Russell Square, and also we've had major input into the street upgrade that the ICC is currently undertaking.
Yeah, I'm Peter Horrell. I'm chairman of the Waiau River Liaison Committee. The Waiau River Liaison Committee was formed as part of the Waiau Agreement with Meridian Energy and Environment Southland in a three-way partnership with an annual budget to maintain the Waiau River for weeds in the floodway and for the riparian fence that is fenced for 130 kilometres and the spraying of that fence. Since its inception, we have created the Waiau Riparian Special Projects Fund, which is funding dollar for dollar riparian fences. And this is an example of the work where waterways are fenced off. $260,000 has been spent on fencing projects to date, and that will continue into the foreseeable future. We're currently funding $40,000 a year, and the committee reviews the funding annually. The project is picking up speed as far as farmer uptake goes, and we're also getting positive feedback from the farmers who are interacting with Environment South and Land Sustainability, and they're able to give more educational role as well, and that's been a real added bonus to get land sustainability out onto farms.
So our nomination is for the Wastebusters column, of which we have 9 of these books full of 500 columns that we've been writing for just over 10 years now.
Yes, it's been a wonderful exercise, I feel, and Carolyn has written all the columns and made a wonderful job of them. It's a little sad that it's finishing, coming very shortly, and it's one of those things we can't help, but it's been a well worthwhile exercise, I feel.
We've covered everything from nappies through to how to recycle your spectacles, through to bale wrap and food waste and everything under the sun, really. Our second to final one is how to compost your dead body. So
yes,
a good ending.
The last column appears tomorrow. But it's been a well worthwhile exercise and very, very interesting looking back on these columns, Carolyn, hasn't it?
It has been, yeah.
Yes.